what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nico here, and today's video, we're bringing the bike out for a bit. Not gonna lie, it's been probably about a month since I've taken it out. I've definitely not been riding it as much as I should have been, but that's more or less because I've been focusing on the SQ5, new car, new build, so I've been focusing on that for a lot of the time. And I didn't even pay attention. I went to go leave about like 10 minutes ago, and I put two and two together. My birthday was actually last week, so I forgot my registration's expired. I just quickly went online and renewed it. So I still don't have a new sticker, but I'm hoping that since I paid for a renewal, that will hopefully, you know, at least update the plate itself, even though the sticker's not updated. But, you know, trying to cross my T's, dot my I's here. Because, you know, it's a beautiful day out. It's been raining all week. I want to ride, and it's a Saturday, so that means the BMV is closed right at this point. It's currently like 4 o'clock something. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. 250 years. The only country you can have guns, beer, and fast cars in one city. Hey, Bambi. Back on the registration topic, I'm not sure if it's like not allowed to like not have an updated sticker, but like the registration's like renewed, because like I said, I did online, so it's gonna take like a week or so for the new sticker to come in the mail. But I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit anyway. And to be honest, there's really no point to this video. This is more or less like I haven't ridden in a while, so strapped up the camera and just heading somewhere. I'm gonna be very cliche, like every other Northeast Ohio content creator that rides a bike. I'm gonna head right up to the pier, and by the pier I mean downtown Cleveland, because I mean besides that there's really nothing else to do up here. There was actually another bike meet yesterday at Throw Point, the same dealership I got this bike from, and the same dealership that other video I posted a few months back, that big ass meet. There was actually a guy, I saw a video on Instagram. If I can find it again, I'll try to put it up here if I can find it, but some dude got arrested. I assume maybe it was because of no plate, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I was on a 1000. You will never catch me like not running a plate or running from cops. Like, I just think it's just not worth it. I made a video on this before with the whole dancing motor situation. It's totally not worth it to run from cops. Sure, it's a fun adrenaline rush, get some clicks on social media, but at the end of the day, is it really worth it catching a felony? No. Get it if you're already booking doing like 180 on a S1K and you pass a cop that's sitting still, like, all right, like you're already going, just keep it pushing. But like, dude, taunting cops and all that, doing wheelies past them, trying to get them to chase you, stupid. By the way, I'm not saying that's what that guy that I'm talking about did. I'm just, you know, I think he just got towed and arrested because he didn't have a plate on his bike. But still, even then, like, I'll always have a plate on, even if it have that fender delete kit that has the plate, you know, kind of mounted a little iffy. At least the cop can't say I don't have a plate on the bike. Dude, it's been so hot these past couple weeks too. I mean, it's actually kind of cool. So I think it's like 80, 85. The past couple weeks it's been like 95 to 100 in Ohio, so definitely a lot cooler, but still hot. Yeah, normally cops like to sit up here sometimes in like little hideout spots because there's nowhere to go in this corridor. It's just straight back and forth. There's no turns, so because people like to speed through here, obviously. So I feel like I'm gonna do a series soon of like touring Northeast Ohio. That might be a cool thing. Let me know in the comments if you think I should do that. Like how Brian636 does his tours around Chicago, his hoodies and stuff like that. Maybe I should do that in Cleveland. Speaking of Chicago, that guy has a Chicago Bear sticker on his truck. Yeah, guys, I'm honestly really set on getting a Yamaha R9 for my next bike. Like, I mean, it's gonna be no surprise. You guys have heard me yapping about it in the past couple videos. And some of you might be like, well, why haven't you got it yet? Well, I also just bought a $60,000 Audi SQ5, so give me a second to stack up some more cheese. But in all seriousness, no, I have no problems with the 650 and I still enjoy it. So my plan here is to finish the rest of this season on the 650, and then maybe, you know, spring next year, early summer, I'll go ahead and cop me out on an R9, or maybe my mind might change by then. I might look at something else, but right now I am dead set on an R9. It's so hard to source right now. My buddy Trevor, I'll put his socials up here, great dude. He's actually a salesman at Throw Point Motorsports, the dealership where I got this from, and he called me the other day. He's like, Nico, I have this racing blue Yamaha R9. I just got it like literally an hour ago, and people are already asking me about it. If you want it, you need to come get it now. And I was up front. I'm like, dude, look, same thing I told you guys. I'm like, I'm not necessarily ready to upgrade just yet, probably next year. And he's like, all right, man, because we've been getting them in and they leave the same day they come in. And I'm like, I know. So I'm gonna wait till hopefully there's more stock available as well, because if it was my choice, I believe I would really want a black one, but that is the one that is very most popular and most people buy. So if I have to settle for the racing blue, I don't have an issue with the racing blue either, but I do really like the more murdered out looks. Who are you staring at, girl? I'm married. A loving girlfriend at home. Leave me alone. Thank you. Yeah, back on the R9 topic, like, I just love the uniqueness of that bike, you know what I mean? And sure, the CP3 engine's been out for a while, and the MT-09 and whatnot. My buddy Bennett, actually, you guys have seen him in a few of my other previous videos. He had the green ZX6R. He just sold his ZX6R and got an MT-09, which I was a little surprised about, but it makes sense. He's trying to get more into like the stunning scene, which those MT-09s are like stunt monsters, so I completely agree with him on that choice. But the engine itself, great engine. I was speaking in the super sport version, obviously, the R9. People are gonna hate, be like, you can get the same thing if you just get an MT-09, but it's not. Because an MT-09 is a naked bike, I mean, the top speed on them is like anywhere from like 120 to 130. Sure, like you could get it more, but it's because of there's no protection from the wind. It's not very aerodynamic, so also not what naked bikes are for. So bikes are just street cruisers, and I'm missing gears. I get electric cars can be quick and all, but still, like, I still can't get behind them. I could have like a Tesla as like a daily driver, but that's about it. Never would it be my only car. So they started putting speed bumps through here because people, I can't even lie, that was me a few years back in my old BMW, would be flying through here trying to impress the huzz. That's a nice M240 right there, that purple one. I love that color. He's not even in there. They also started doing that too, parking the cop cars to try and get people to slow down, you know, think, oh, there's a cop here. In reality, it's just a cop car. Give the bike a break for a second. Yeah, speaking of which, me and my girl are going to Hocking Hills soon, and I need to clean that fucking chain. That's how you know I've been ridden in so long. I need to clean that chain ASAP when I get back, but besides the point. Going to Hocking Hills, and she was like, freaking, like, take this and go like way out, and I'm like, dude, I cannot fucking ride with that shit. It's fucking wild. So anyway, I mean, like, touring on this bike, ridiculous. So I didn't realize there's people behind me. I'm over here yapping like a crazy person. Like, people are literally hiding behind there, like, bro, what are you doing, dog? Like, bro, is this like the middle school meetup to meet up with your middle school girlfriend? Hear that wind, but it is freaking windy. I'm gonna go move to another spot. I want to get in the middle of a thing 1 and things 2 secret conversation hiding behind a barrier up on the top of a parking garage. Oh, they left. Going back down these freaking parking garages though are so tight right turns, man. Gotta really practice those. So if you're new to riding, honestly, if you go to a parking garage late at night so there's no cars or really a low chance of getting smacked by a car going around a corner, practice your right turns down them. That's what I did when I first got my bike. Really learn how to feather the clutch and the throttle. Just a tip. Don't do it like right now, like how you see like midday there's hella people coming and going. Don't do that because you don't want to scare anybody. But oh, sorry guys. Anyways, back to what I was saying about the whole Hocking Hills trip. It was like thinking about taking the bike down there, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's a sport touring bike, so it's a little bit more comfortable, but like, dude, me and you on the back for that long? Shit. I don't know. Got the Jakes rolling up on us. Man, he rolled right through that stop sign, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be a hater, but isn't it funny? Cab rolled right to the stop sign, but if I did that shit, I would have been waxed, bro. Might still head towards Cleveland a little bit. Like I said, it's a Saturday, girl's at work, really had nothing planned, so I'm just over here yapping it up. She did the wave, hell yeah, granny, hell yeah. See, and that's what's crazy when you think about it. You think about all these major cities, so in my case it'd be Cleveland, and then you just go like 30 minutes left, right, south, and it's this. Like, isn't that wild? I mean, I get it, you know, city population and whatnot. Like, the city of Cleveland itself has over like 2.5 million residents or something like that, versus like, you know, Westlake, for example, might only have like 50,000. But so when you have that many people densely populated, you know, things happen. But I already know she seems like the HOA president. She seems like she's about to scream at me. Oh, she about to scream. Oh, she's getting ready. She's pulling her phone out. Oh, I'm just joking. I can feel it, dude. I need to freaking clean and tighten my chain. It's been a minute since I've done it. Keep up on your chain maintenance, folks. It's important. Do what I'm doing right now. To be honest, I really just got dressed, hopped on the bike, and started riding because it's been so long. I just couldn't wait. Dude, this highway sucks. It's been so long since I've been over here. It's kind of dope. Kind of get my own little straightaway. No cops can hide here. And the bike sounds really good reverberating off these walls, but these bumps suck. Beautiful day outside. You'll see here in a second the skyline coming up on downtown. Here we are again, back in downtown, heading towards the pier. But anyways, made it to downtown. I know I say this almost like in every video that I come down here, but like, I feel like Cleveland is so underrated, man. Oh, doing a Triumph. What up, bro? What up, bro? Ooh, that's a nice Mustang. Fastback? Yeah. That's nice. Got a fire truck coming through. Damn. I wonder what's going on. Everybody's okay. Not to get all spiritual on y'all, but every time I see a ambulance, fire truck, police car flying by with the lights on, I always say a quick little prayer. When you really think about it, like, anytime somebody has to call 911, 9 out of 10 times that's the worst day of their life. So I always like to say a quick little prayer. And that person just ran a red. Yo, they got the wrap with the dolphins on it? What? Or is that a paint job? Wild. Got the ferry here. Ooh, that's a nice RS6. Oh, got people on the jet skis and stuff too. Yeah, it's actually a really beautiful day out. My cousin actually owns a boating and jet ski rental company, so every once in a while I will head out on the lake. But yeah, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me through the video. If you made it this far, if you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm probably going to end it here. Gonna just sit here and enjoy myself for a little bit and head home. So everybody, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.